If you want to hear my latest update for the Advent Calendar project, the 2022 edition, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I am definitely talking Advent Calendar today. And I don't want to confuse folks. This is a repurposed Advent calendar for the Advent Calendar project for 2022. I will put the hashtag right here for you. And you can follow along by putting that hashtag in your search bar on YouTube or Instagram and see all the folks who are posting updates for this project. I am a couple of days late. I apologize. There's been a lot going on in my life personally. Folks I'm worried about, exciting news, different things going on that really kept me away from the camera. And it's kind of not typical of me to be late on projects like this. And I hope that life goes back to normal soon. And there's also some really exciting stuff happening on this channel soon, so I hope that you will be along for the ride. Now let's get back to this calendar. And so what I did last time, if you want to see the previous video, which was also the intro video, well, not quite. It was my first picks video. There was another intro video before that. You know what? I'll put both of them one after the other. One of them explains the project for this year. It's not too late to get started. Please go see that first video. And then the second video is me selecting the first two boxes. So we're going to go back into this calendar and select at least one box. But first, I want to show you the progress on the 3 products that I ended up picking last time. I ended up picking 3 products out of 2 boxes, and that is because the first box, which box number 1, was quite large, and I ended up putting 2 items in it. And I don't remember what was in each box, but I will show you the 3 items nonetheless. So the first one I'm going to show you is this Vichy Aqua Thermal, and it was very full when I picked it out of the box last time, and this is what is left now. So as you can tell, I'm going to be done with this moisturizing cream, which I quite like. Within, I'm going to say, probably 5 days, I'll be done with it. It's a beautiful container. It's a glass container, which I love because it's highly recyclable. And they talk about it being Aqua Thermal, that's the name, and it is a light rehydrating cream for normal skin, and I would agree with that. It's not greasy in any way, shape, or form. It's nice and light. I have been using it every morning and sometimes at night if I didn't feel like I needed a heavy moisturizer at night, just depending on life. And so it was, though, my primary moisturizer overall. If I were to tell you which moisturizer did I use the most over the last month, this would be it. Would I purchase? I would say probably not. I tend to be more of a drugstore moisturizer purchaser because I find that L'Oreal has really great moisturizing products at a pretty affordable price. I also like some of the Olay products as well. So I probably would not purchase, but I do appreciate the fact that I had it as a sample and was able to put it in the Advent calendar. It was lovely. It has been lovely and continues to be lovely to use. Let's go for the second skincare product out of the 3, the second and last one, and it is the Kadali Vino Perfect. And this is a skin tone evening product, meaning it addresses dark spots. And so I've been using it on my cheek area on both sides. I used to have some pretty marked, pardon the pun, brown spots in my mid-30s, and I'm now in my mid-40s, and I have a lot less discoloration than I had. Now I do have some foundation and some bronzer on my cheeks here, so it's not the best way to show you my skin, but I can tell you my skin is a lot clearer 10 years later from using dark spot treatments. And so this would be one of them. And another one that I have used is from Paula's Choice, but I think it's not available anymore. But I definitely recommend dark spot correctors if you are concerned about that, because I find that it made a big difference to how I feel about my skin, especially on the periphery of my face. And to me, it was a girlfriend actually who told me, hey, you know, you don't have to have these things. And it was her recommendation years ago. I think it was 2012, believe it or not. She told me about this stuff, and it's been transformative for me. I feel a lot more confident. I don't have to use as much foundation or any kind of cover-up products. And I get told that I have pretty good skin for my age. I'm thinking, if you only knew what I'm doing. But they're good products. In my opinion, they address the underlying issue as opposed to just covering it up. And that's my preference. If I can do that, that's my preference. Good skin, a good canvas to start off with is always nicer, in my opinion, than caking more onto my face. So that's my preference. Anyway, it's a personal preference, and by no means am I suggesting that if somebody chooses to do something else, that it's wrong or inferior. Not my jam at all. I'm just telling you what I prefer, what works for me, and why. And speaking of covering up, the third product is exactly that. And it is a brand that I have used a lot for foundations. And I ended up having this sample that I had available it's in 245, so it's a little bit too dark for me, but I make it work, and I do have it on my face today. But there is a lot in here. I mean, a lot. It says 5 ml, and I use so little. It's very full coverage as far as I'm concerned based on what I've been doing. It says full coverage foundation, so I'm not lying. It takes so little to do my whole face. Now, I don't, as I said, underlying, I don't have a lot that needs covering up, and I realize we're all different. But boy, it takes 2 dabs on my ring fingers, and I just take care of my face, and it spreads quite easily, and it's a little deep for my skin tone, but I shear it out and it seems to work fine. I have not had to mix it with anything else. The one thing I can tell you that I am doing though is I'm using a Smashbox pencil, very light cream, to do my under eye, almost like an under eye concealer. It's basically what I'm doing, and that just lightens up that area so that it's not too deep by using this one. I'm really happy. Let's just say I'm very happy with the 3 products. Of course, I got to choose all the products that I put into this advent calendar because I created it myself, so hopefully I put things I like in there. But I'm really pleased with how they're performing. I was not all that familiar with the Vichy moisturizer. It was a brand new bottle. I have used Kadali Vino Perfect before, but it had been quite a while, and I was pretty much out of dark spot removing products, so that was a good one for me to kind of reintroduce for myself into my in-use collection items. And this one, I'm just happy to be using it because I think it's a sample that would have just sat there for a long time. So I'm going to continue using the products. I'm going to say that I think, just based on my usage, that I'll be almost done the Kadali Vino Perfect next time. So I'm going to consider this one still going. I'm going to consider this one still going. And because I think I only have 5-ish days at most with this one, I'm going to select at least one more box. So this would be box number 3 that I'm opening right now. And depending what's in box number 3, I may pick a 4th one. So what we're trying to do is have enough items in play, but not duplicates, not too much, that we become overwhelmed with what we're picking from our advent calendar box. So let's see. I'm going to open at least one, possibly two boxes. So I'm going into my advent calendar that I've repurposed from last year. And it's so cute. Just want to show you this advent calendar. It's great. I hope I can use this calendar for years because the boxes are awesome. So I'm looking for box number 3, and I see it right down here. And then box number 4 is up here. Okay, so I'll start with 3. We'll see what's in it, and then determine whether or not I'm going to open up box number 4. Okay, so I've got box number 3 right here. So you can see that that is indeed the box that I have here. I'm opening it up right now. Oh, this is good timing. And here is the Boing Industrial Strength Concealer. That is great. I'm really happy to get this concealer. It is a product that I can use pretty much right away. That's fantastic. It'll go around my nose for sure as a concealer. And I think that's, where else would I use it? I think that's pretty much what I'm going to use it for. I'll see if the number 2 is too deep for under the eye. If not, I will use it for that as well. So the concealer, that is great. It can go along with the foundation. Let me just do a color check between them. Okay, they're quite different. So the Boing concealer, Industrial Strength Concealer, is more orange than the Makeup Forever foundation. So I think that that is going to tell me that I can't really use it under eye. So I might actually, believe it or not, use it as a different foundation product. I'll have to play around and see how I use it, but I will definitely start using this product, no question. Okay, given number 3 was a makeup product, I will open up box number 4. And here is box number 4, so let's open that one up. So I'm opening it up right now. Oh, and this is another cream. This is perfect. This is the Elevate cream. It's the Advanced Lift Contouring Cream from Algenist. Algenist, I think it actually is. Algenist, like algae. And I'm really happy with that. It's pretty much the same consistency. Oh yeah, look at that. It's pretty much the same consistency as the Vichy. And so as soon as I'm done with the Vichy, I have another cream to finish up. So this is absolutely a perfect pick. So I end up with 2 makeup products and 3 skincare products. That's a perfect balance in my opinion, and I'm happy to work on those 5 products. Let me recap them for you right away. We had the Makeup Forever foundation in 245. We had the Vichy moisturizer, daytime light moisturizer. The Kadali Vino Perfect dark spot, not remover, I guess, dark spot lightener. And we have 2 new products. The Boing Industrial Concealer from Benefit in number 2. And the Algenist Elevate cream as well, that is going to come right in after I'm done with Vichy. I'm super, super happy. I guess I did a good job, at least at the beginning of this project, in what I chose to put into the various boxes, although it was really at random. So I'm just happy how this is working out. That's it from me. If you are participating, please let me know how your project is going. If you are using the hashtag, I will probably be able to find your project, and I cannot wait to watch everybody's progress, especially early on, see how you're doing. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the project, please don't hesitate to put a comment below this video. I would be happy to help. And if you want, like I said before, all the information about this project, it's not too late to get started. Please take a look at that intro video that I linked earlier in the cards, and hop on this train if you like. It's not too late. With that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, as always, take care.